Earth Overshoot Day, EOD, is a significant calendar marker that quantifies when humanity's annual consumption surpasses Earth's ability to renew those resources within the same year. This situation, termed overshoot, mirrors our misbalance with nature when human needs exceed the Earth's sustainable biological resource capacity economically. EOD signifies when we deplete our annual planetary resource quota, transitioning into ecological deficit. Determining EOD involves dividing the world's biocapacity, the Earth's yearly resource generation, by humanity's global ecological footprint, our annual resource usage, then multiplied by the number of days in a year. Notably, in 2020, EOD arrived on August 22, delayed by over 3 weeks due to worldwide COVID-19 lockdowns. This pandemic is viewed as an outcome of our ecological imbalance, as stated by the Global Footprint Network's president. The Global Footprint Network carries out EOD calculations supported by numerous nonprofits. Andrew Sims from UK's New Economics Foundation initially conceived Earth Overshoot Day. The Global Footprint Network collaborates annually with the New Economics Foundation, launching campaigns to promote cognizance of our finite resources. They evaluate the balance between humanity's demand for and Earth's supply of natural resources and ecological services. Projections for 2022 suggest that within 7 months, humans have required more from Earth than it can regenerate in a whole year. Our demands range from renewable resources to CO2 sequestration and urban space, all competing for Earth's regenerative capacity. Historically, humanity's usage of Earth's resources for urbanization, sustenance, and product creation released carbon dioxide at a manageable rate. However, by the early 1970s, we began exceeding the Earth's replenishment capabilities. Presently, we are consuming resources equating to more than 17 Earths, and we are projected to necessitate double our planet's resources before the mid-21st century's halfway point. Evidently, the consequences of depleting our resources are becoming conspicuous, with climate change arising from increased greenhouse gas emissions being the most remarkable. Other disturbing effects to consider include deforestation, species extinction, soil degradation, and fisheries depletion. The resulting resource insecurity may instigate economic strains or even conflict escalation. Proponents argue that ecological footprint assessments serve simply as a gauge for sustainability minimums, suggesting that the actual human effect on the environment could potentially surpass their estimates. In 2017, the Breakthrough Institute and eco-modernists Tank dismissed the concept of Earth Overshoot Day as an effective publicity tactic rather than a scientific calculation. United Nations data indicates that on a global scale, forests and fisheries are regenerating at a rate faster than their degradation. Though this surplus is suspected to be a reflection of subpar unfisheries data rather than indicative of thriving ecosystems. Meanwhile, the usage of crop and pasture land matches its availability, according to the UN. Critics argue that Earth Overshoot Day fails to adequately measure issues of water and land management, such as soil erosion, and instead focuses squarely on the surplus of human-produced carbon dioxide that outpaces the ecosystem's capacity for absorption. The additional Earths necessary to counterbalance humanity's carbon dioxide emissions, they argue, could theoretically be accounted for by allocating equivalent land area to carbon offset practices like afforestation. Following this critique, the Global Footprint Network, linked with the researchers who originally proposed the Earth Overshoot Day concept, defended their position in a response published in the same PLOS journal. Further in-depth discussions surrounding these criticisms can be found on the Global Footprint Network's website.